Seilbahnen sehen nicht alle so aus wie die im Skiurlaub. Am Windy Point von Dursey Island im äußersten Südwesten Irlands gibt es ein sehr ungewöhnliches Modell. Es wurde erbaut, weil es für eine Fähre dort zu windig ist. Es transportiert nicht nur Menschen und es hat einen extremst gut gelaunten Seilbahnführer.
My name is Paddy Sheehan and I live here in Ireland in County Cork in West Cork in the Beara Peninsula, and I operate the Cablecar that goes across the Duersey Island. The Cablecar is built in '69, so it's there over 40 years. If you have a big storm and it's very windy, the Cablecar swings a lot when it's going across the Atlantic Sea. Some people call it a box, but generally it works.
My name is Pat O'Neill. I am the Duersey Island postman for 32 years. Nearly that we always make a crossing, maybe twice a week if the week is bad, and 3 times if the week is good. Well, you can't go over 4-6 by right, but I think you could work way up to 4. It depends on your nerve, how good your nerves are. If you have a good nerve, you can go 4-12.
There is a prayer and a bit of holy water that you can bless yourself if you get a bit frightened. Some people would be very nervous getting into it, because when you step in it, it swings a lot. So anybody that's nervous, they have a little prayer they can say in it and bless themselves with the holy water. Well, it is a very special car. It carries the islanders and it also carries the livestock, the animals and the sheep for the island people. So it takes 1 animal at a time, 1 cow, and it also takes about 6 sheep in a trip. The sheep and the cattle get first preference. They're definitely more important. So the tourists have to wait and the sheep and the cattle go first. Well, the sheep are okay from once they're in it. They can't do a lot. They do a lot of turning around, but otherwise they get a bit frightened, but there isn't a lot that can happen with them. There's lots of houses on the island, some very good condition, but living on the island only about 6 people. You have a lot of island people living on the mainland and they're married with their children out here and they still go in and farm the land. They use the cable car to get back and forth. Well, it's nice. I like living by the sea. The sea is always changing colours, and it's very stormy, very calm, but it's lovely to see the fishing boats go by. And they'd be hauling their lobster pots and their nets and things. It's lovely. My job is to operate the cable car and grease the cables every once a month, just to keep the salt water off the cables. That'd be my part of my maintenance. Sometimes I'd be putting cows and sheep on the cable car, and more times I'd be putting tourists, and more times I'd be just putting islanders. So there'd be many different jobs to be done with the cable car.